Asphalt bleeds under the weight of a dying sun. The engine hums a frequency. The day is never done. I see the mirage dancing on the edge of the interstate. A heavy silhouette of time tempting me to seal my fate. The shadows stretch like fingers across the parsed and dusty land, holding on a secret slipping right through my open hand. The radio static is a ghost of a melody I used to know. Caught in the current, watching the city lights begin to glow. A chemical reaction in the rhythm of the street. Everything is melting in the middle of the heat. Oh, the heat is rising, turning the pavement into glass. Watching all the moments and the memories start to pass. I'm anchored to the rhythm, moving through the haze, lost in the velvet darkness of these neon lit endless days. Yeah, we're burning slow, we're burning high, under the canvas of a heavy golden southern sky. It's in the bassline, it's in the way the silence breaks. It's the price of admission for all the chances that it takes. No looking backward, the rear view is a hollow frame. I'm just a whisper echoing a long forgotten name. The sun sinks lower, the shadows consume the light. The cycle continues, slipping into the velvet night. Just heat, just rhythm, just the sound of moving on. Moving on, moving on. Stargazing in the cradle of an ancient hollowed land, tracing constellations written in the cooling sand. The silence here is heavy, it has a gravity of its own. 1,000 years of echoes carved into the canyon stone. I'm listening to the orbit, the hum of the spinning spheres, a music that has traveled through a million distant years. The constellations shimmer like diamonds in a deep abyss. this endless desert night. And the wind carries whispers of civilizations past. Everything is fleeting, yet the memory is vast. A meditative stillness in the heart of the great divide, where the truth is finally shedding all its layers of pride. Echoing out, fading into the space, leaving not a shadow, leaving not a trace. Just the stars, just the sound, just the silence all around. The horizon splits into a jagged scar upon the side, where the sand turns to silver in the dying pulse of light. The wind speaks in riddles, a language composed of sand and bone. In this kingdom of the silence, I am standing all alone. The mountains are sentinels, watching from 1,000 years ago, keeping watch over the secrets that only the canyons know. Everything I thought was real is dissolving into dust, turning the iron of my armor into memories and rust. The air is thick with amber, heavy with the weight of time. Everything I'm chasing is just a rhythm, just a rhyme. Lost in the mirage where the heaven meets the floor. I'm wandering the hallways of a locked and heavy door. The psychedelic patterns are bleeding through the sky, watching the seasons change in the blink of a tired eye. Yeah, it's a vast ocean, a desert of the mind, leaving all the certainty of the world far behind. Step by step, the ground shifts beneath my weary feet, where the cold of the midnight and the midday embers meet. There's no destination, there's only the path I carve, feeding the hunger, letting the spirit starve for the truth. Dissolving into the vastness, becoming the wind itself. synthesized heartbeat, clicking on the analog clock. The city is a circuit, and I'm turning the lock. Chrome plate reflections, dancing under flickering signs, tracing the geometry of all the invisible lines. The bass is a pulse, a vibration deep in the floor. I don't need a reason, I just need a little bit more. The neon is buzzing, a frequency tuned to the night. Everything is saturated, bathed in the synthetic light. We're caught in the current, wired to the rhythm and beat. Nothing is static, everything's feeling so sweet. Oh, oh, the groove is a fire, burning in the digital haze, spinning through the cycle of these high velocity days. Electric sensation, thunder inside of a chest. We're chasing the tempo, never stopping to rest. Yeah, it's a vintage vision, a future that we already know. Moving in the rhythm, letting the currents flow. Step on the pedal, let the voltage rise to the peak. The language of the machine is the only truth that we speak. No gravity pulling, just the lift of the magnetic sound, taking us higher, far above the solid ground. Fade into the frequency, ghost in the machine, the smoothest motion that the night has ever seen. Just the groove, just the light, just the beat of the night. The ground is trembling beneath a calculated weight. A seismic rhythm moving, deciding on my fate. The speakers are vibrating, pushing air against my skin. This is where the power starts, this is where I begin. No subtlety, no mercy, just a kick against the chest, putting every fiber of my spirit to the test. The circuitry is burning, the voltage is the red, clearing out the chaos that is haunting in my head. The bassline is a mantra, a heavy solid stone, claiming all the territory I can call my own. Hard hitting thunder, rolling in the deep, awakening the shadows that were promised to their sleep. It's a bold vibration, the dominant metallic tone, reigning in the darkness, sitting on the iron throne. Yeah, it's a rhythmic impact, structural collapse, living in the moment, living through the gaps. And the room is warping, the geometry is bent. I'm spending all the energy that I never even meant to save for later. Here in the center of the roar, searching for the secret hidden underneath the floor. Pulse after pulse until the light goes dim, following the rhythm out upon the furthest limb. Just the bass, just the sound, just the force that drags me down. of charcoal gray, watching the liquid neon wash the impurities away. I'm sitting in the corner, counting cracks upon the wall, waiting for the sky to break, waiting for the sky to fall. The coffee has gone cold, the steam has long since disappeared. Everything I wanted is exactly what I've always feared. The rain is a percussionist tapping on the window pane, a rhythmic intervention for the static inside my brain. I'm drifting in the currents caught between the low and high, under the watchful gaze of a cold, indifferent sky. Midnight melancholy, drowning in the deep blue tide. Nowhere left to run, and there's nowhere left to hide. The city is a theater, and we're playing all the parts, trying to find the rhythm in these heavy, hollow hearts. Yeah, it's a slow descent along a winding road, carrying the weight of a silent, invisible load. And the world keeps spinning, indifferent to the sound of a million secrets buried deep inside the ground. The rain doesn't judge, it just cleanses and it leaves, moving through the alleys, whispering through the autumn leaves. I'm holding on to nothing, I'm letting go of all the pain. Just the sound of the rain, just the falling, just the stain of a memory fading, of a story ending in the grave. Softly falling, softly calling, sinking deep inside the night. The city is a blueprint, drawn in shades of charcoal gray, watching the liquid neon wash the impurities away. I'm sitting in the corner, counting cracks upon the wall, waiting for the sky to break, waiting for the sky to fall. The coffee has gone cold, the steam has long since disappeared. Everything I wanted is exactly what I've always feared. The rain is a percussionist tapping on the window pane, a rhythmic intervention for the static inside my brain. I'm drifting in the currents caught between the low and high, under the watchful gaze of a cold, indifferent sky. Midnight melancholy, drowning in the deep blue tide. Nowhere left to run, and there's nowhere left to hide. The city is a theater, and we're playing all the parts, trying to find the rhythm in these heavy, hollow hearts. Yeah, it's a slow descent along a winding road, carrying the weight of a silent, invisible load. And the world keeps spinning, indifferent to the sound of a million secrets buried deep inside the ground. The rain doesn't judge, it just cleanses and it leaves, moving through the alleys, whispering through the autumn leaves. just the falling, just the stain of a memory fading, of a story ending in the gray. Softly falling, softly calling, sinking deep inside, deep inside the night. Against a bruised and purple sky, where the ghosts of the industry go to shiver and die. The wind is a razor, carving its name on the stone in this cathedral of rust. I am master of the throne. My boots are heavy, dragging through the layers of dust. Everything is crumbling, turning to history and rust. Listen to the silence, it has a resonance of its own, a song of the forgotten, in a land that I've grown to own. The atmosphere is static, a heavy blanket of lead, walking through the echoes of the words that weren't said. This is the wasteland, the end of the line and the start, a map of the fractures etched inside my heart. The horizon is broken, but the path is still mine to claim, playing with the embers of a cold and dying flame. Yeah, it's a long journey through the ruins of time. Everything is beauty if you look at it through the grime. No water to drink, only the thirst for the end. There's no one to follow, there's no one to act as a friend. Just the sky and the dirt and the weight of the air, living in the madness, breathing in the cold despair. Fading out, drifting out into the open expanse, lost in the rhythm of the wasteland's final dance. Just rust, just wind, just the truth of the mind. The window is a frame for a city drowning in blue. I'm tracing the condensation, thinking only of you. The streets are arteries pumping a liquid light, a stream of electrons flowing through the veins of the night. The clock on the mantle is counting the seconds in vain. disappear. The hum of the fridge is the soundtrack to my retreat. Losing the battle but still loving the rhythm of the defeat. Oh, the cold neon glowing, casting shadows on the wall. I'm waiting for the silence, I'm waiting for the call. Atmospheric pressure, pressing down on the soul. Trying to balance, trying to regain the control. Yeah, it's a cinematic masterpiece of solitude. Just me and the echoes in this melancholic mood. The city is a labyrinth, turning and twisting away, leading me back to the start of a cold and gray day. I'm a ghost in the corridor, a whisper in the hall, just waiting for the moment when the darkness starts to fall. Falling into the blue, disappearing into the hue. Nothing is left to say, nothing is left to do. Just the glow, just the cold, just the story being told. The salt air hangs heavy like a curtain made of gold. Stories of the Pacific that have never been fully told. I'm driving with the top down, catching wind in my hair, chasing the horizon, leaving behind every care. The palm trees are silhouettes bowing to the western light. The day is a promise stretching far into the night. A warm hum of the engine, the rhythm beneath the wheel. Everything is tangible, everything is finally real. The frequency is shifting, turning amber into blue. A perfect state of being, just passing through the view. Oh, the sunshine is swaying, rhythmic and slow, where the current meets the land and the ocean winds blow. We are untethered, drifting in a vintage glow. Everything is vibrant, everything is starting to flow. It's a soul deep vibration, a melody in the breeze, dancing with the rhythm of the rolling sapphire sea. And the world is just a blur of colors, vivid and bright. We're navigating shadows, we're dancing in the light. No destination needed when the journey is the prize. Watching all the magic reflect within your eyes, swaying in the light, fading to the blue. Everything is warm, everything is true. Just the sway, just the sun, just the day that's never done. tilted dusty, playing tricks on the wall, waiting for the silence, waiting for the curtain call. Jazzy rhythm beating from the cracks of the floor, opening the hinges of a long forgotten door. Everything is hazy, a soft and muted velvet dream, caught in the current of a slow and steady stream. A pause in the endless race, finding all the comfort in this quiet, sacred space. Just the peace I finally found. I stand upon the precipice, the air is thin and cold, watching how the sunlight turns the jagged rocks to gold. The silence is a living thing, it breathes against my face. A monument to stillness in this wide and hollow space. I pluck a single string and watch it resonate away until it's just a ghost within the dying of the day. Tremolo of memory shivering through the breeze, bending down the spirit, bringing me to my knees. There is no complexity, only the essential truth of a wild, untamed nature and the every sound, capturing the whispers that I've scattered on the ground. I am not a stranger, I am part of what I see, bound by the horizon and finally set free. Fading into stone, blending with the height. The day is slowly turning to the velvet of the night. Just the echo, just the air, just the peace that's standing there. The horizon splits into a jagged scar across the side, where the sand turns to silver in the dying pulse of light. The wind speaks in riddles, a language of dust and ancient bone. In this cathedral of the silence, I am standing all alone. The mountains are sentinels guarding secrets from 1,000 years ago, watching over the shifting dunes where the restless currents flow. Everything I thought was solid is dissolving into shifting grains, washing away the history of all the losses and the pains. The air is heavy with amber, the scent of sagebrush and regret. Tracing patterns in the emptiness, a trap that time has set. Every footprint I leave behind is swallowed by the shifting tide. There's nowhere left to run and there's nowhere left to hide. Lost in the mirage, where the heaven meets the desert floor, I'm wandering the hallways of a heavy locked and rusted door. The psychedelic patterns are bleeding through the velvet sky, watching the seasons of the universe change in the blink of an eye. It's a vast ocean of stillness, a kingdom made of light and rust. We are all just echoes returning to the ancient holy dust. Step by step, the ground gives way beneath my weary feet, where the cold of the midnight and the midday embers meet. There is no destination, there is only the path I carve, feeding the eternal hunger, letting the spirit finally starve. Gone into the dust, gone into the light, silent in the rust, drifting through the desert night. Echoes of a story placed upon a lonely shelf. The mirror ball is spinning, scattering shards of light, a kaleidoscope of movement in the center of the night. The moog is sliding, liquid gold pouring through the air. I leave my inhibitions, I leave my heavy burden there. The floor is magnetic, pulling me into the groove. Everything is motion, everything is built to move. The bass is a heartbeat, syncopated and bold, heating up the atmosphere, turning silver into gold. The rhythm is a siren calling from the deep, waking up the spirit that was never meant to sleep. Oh, we're dancing in the vintage electric funky haze, lost in the momentum of these incandescent days. It's a vibrant collision, a symphony of sweat, the kind of pure euphoria that you never will forget. Yeah, we're turning up the voltage, we're feeling so alive in the heart of the machine. We are destined to thrive. And the strings are soaring, a canopy of sound, lifting all the worries from the consecrated ground. No ego, no shadow, just the purity of beat, finding all the answers underneath our moving feet. Spinning out, vibrant and bright, into the heat of the night. Just the funk, just the flow, just the lights, endless glow. Synthesized heartbeat, clicking on the analog clock's cold face. I'm running through the circuit, trapped in this neon lit space. Chrome-plated reflections are dancing under flickering electric signs, tracing the cold geometry of all the invisible pulsing lines. The bass is a current, a vibration deep within the floor. I don't need a reason, I just need a little bit more. The rhythm is a clockwork mechanism turning without a sound, as the shadows of the future stretch across this hollow ground. The neon is buzzing, a frequency tuned to the dead of the night. Everything is saturated, bathed in a synthetic, blinding light. We're caught in the current, wired to the rhythm and the beat. Nothing is static, everything's feeling so dangerously sweet. Oh, the groove is a fire, burning in the digital haze, spinning through the cycle of these high-velocity days. Electric sensation, the thunder clashing deep inside the chest. We're chasing the tempo, never stopping to take a rest. It's a vintage vision, a future that we already know. Moving in the rhythm, letting the magnetic currents flow.
Step on the pedal, let the voltage rise to the absolute peak. The language of the machine is the only true Tao we speak. No gravity pulling, just the lift of the magnetic heavy sound, taking us higher, far above the reach of the solid ground.
Fade into the frequency, ghost in the machine. The smoothest motion that the night has ever seen. Just a groove, just a light, just the beat of the night. The sun beats down like a hammer on the shimmering blacktop road. I'm carrying the weight of 1,000 days, a heavy, silent load. Palm trees stand as sentinels against the bruised and golden sky, watching the horizon burn as the hours wither and die. The engine hums a low, metallic vibration deep inside my bone. In the middle of the crowded street, I've never felt so alone. The air is thick with ozone and the taste of the coming night, chasing shadows across the land, fading in the dying light. The radio static is a ghost, the frequency of long ago, telling stories of the velvet dark and the neon indigo. Every turn is a decision, every mile is a scar, looking for the meaning in the distance of a fading star. Oh, the heat is rising, turning the reality into glass, watching all the ghosts of our former selves start to pass. I'm locked in the rhythm, a prisoner of the steady sound, tracing the invisible lines that hold me to this hallowed ground. Yeah, the city is a furnace, and we're burning slow and bright, dissolving into the memories of this endless southern night. It's in the resonance of the bass, it's in the way the silence breaks. It's the price of admission for all the chances that the spirit takes. The rear view is a hollow frame, reflecting what I used to be. Now I'm just a whisper on the tide, drifting toward the open sea. Moving on through the haze, lost in the rhythm of these sun-bleached golden The city is a blueprint drawn in shades of charcoal and of gray. Watching the liquid neon wash the impurities of the day away. I'm sitting in the corner, counting the shadows upon the wall, waiting for the sky to break, waiting for the heavy rain to fall. The coffee has turned to cold, the steam has long since disappeared. Everything I ever wanted is exactly what I have always feared. The street lights are blood diamonds weeping on the wet concrete. The rhythm of the city is the thumping beneath my tired feet. The rain is a percussionist tapping on the shattered glass, a rhythmic intervention watching the lonely moments pass. I'm drifting in the currents caught between the low and high, under the indifferent gaze of a cold metallic city sky. Midnight melancholy drowning in the deep unending blue, tracing all the broken patterns of the things I never knew. The city is a grand theater and we're playing all the tired parts, trying to find the rhythm in these heavy, hollow, aching hearts. It's a slow descent, a long and winding road through the dark, carrying the weight of a silent, invisible, and burning spark. The world keeps spinning, indifferent to the sound.